Good day, advisors. This is Jason Marshall with the ASA Group, and I'm here today just to show you how quick and easy it is to submit a ticket through Vive. Literally, I was helping a client the other day and was able to submit it right through my mobile phone in about 5 minutes or less. And so just imagine you're over a cup of coffee with a client and they're ready to move forward with the order. Well, you can get that done very quickly. And so I brought an iPhone so we can just show you quickly how it's done. Android users, I guess you can look at it too. Just kidding, it works on all those platforms. So come on in, take a quick look. I want to show you how easy it can be done right from the palm of your hand. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to go to the asagroup.com, okay? And so the way you want to access Vive, you want to just scroll here and just click on Vive right on the home page. And so, of course, at this point, you should already be registered with the ASA Group's website. And if not, then contact me and I can get you access. But what you're going to want to do is click on Vive, Launch Vive. And so we'll let that come up. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start an order. Now, you see these four little deals here at the top. That's as quick as it is. We're going to input the quote information, the quote results, the client info, and then submit the order. And so we'll just put in some dummy information here. We'll just say John Doe. And we'll say his date of birth is 6/19/1980. Male, we'll say Arkansas. Go Razorbacks. And we'll say we're going to do $1 million worth of coverage. And we'll say that it's not a replacement, but if it was, that's where you would put the replacement information there. You could pick which length of term period that you want to go with, but for the sake of this demonstration, we'll just do 20 years. We'll say that he's a non-smoker, and we'll say, let's just say John Doe is a standard health rating. This right here below is kind of where you want to put your rider. So if you want to do the accidental death benefit waiver premium child insured term, you can do that. But for the sake of the demonstration, we'll just say no. And so the next step is to continue. And so what's going to happen now is it's just generating the carriers who are most suitable for the client based on the information that you entered in. All right, so let's talk about the carriers that Vive uses. So Vive uses the top tier term carriers in the industry right now, which are Prudential, you have Protective, you got Principal Financial Group, Pacific Life, and Banner. Now, the reason these carriers are on this platform is because they meet a criteria which is comprised of what they call the Vive score. So let's just talk a little bit about the Vive score. The Vive score is basically a simple weighted score that combines the carrier ratings, the conversion language, and the features along with the price. Now, most of you may be familiar with the Rotten Tomatoes score that's used to grade movies. Well, this is kind of like the Rotten Tomatoes score for the quality of the life product. It ranks carriers based on the quality of the carrier, where most traditional term quoting engines will quote it based on price. So it helps you really focus on the quality of the product that you're selling versus just finding the cheapest term out there. So let's just look at the four areas that it's based off of. So of course you have carrier rating, which is, basically the financial strength of the carrier. You have the conversion privileges. Now, the one I clicked on was for Prudential, and they have some of the best conversion privileges in the industry. You have product features, and then you have accelerated underwriting eligibility, which simply means that, if the client is healthy enough and they answer the questions properly during the telephone interview, they can bypass the medical exam altogether. And so that is how the scoring is done, and that is why these carriers are actually on the Vive platform. Now, there will be others that are coming on in the future, but as of now, these are the carriers that are on there. And so let's just say, for instance, you wanted to pick, let's just say we want to pick Prudential. So you want to just click Prudential and then you hit the next button. And we're pretty much almost done at this point. All right, so at this point, you just put in the most basic information of the client, their name, social, the date of birth and everything is already put in, but you put in their email, their phone number, address. You answer just a few other questions. Put in the quote, how they want to pay. You could do annually, semi-annually, quarterly, or a monthly bank draft. And then you just put in the beneficiary information, ownership information if it's different, and then you just hit continue. Now, what happens is, just for the sake of the demonstration, I'm not going to actually submit an order, but that is the last step. You just take a look, submit the order, and you're all done. Now, what happens is the carrier will take it over from that point, and they'll contact your client within 24 to 48 hours to do the telephone interview as well as order the exam, or your client could call right away to get the telephone interview taken care of, and that'll just kind of shorten the cycle. So if you're looking to reduce or eliminate 90% of the workload associated with term insurance cases, and you want to be able to quote, compare, and submit an order in under 5 minutes, then reach out to me or reach out to us here at the ASA Group. We'll be more than happy to help you through that process. So we look forward to meeting you and working with you. Thank you.